Hello ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name's Kevin and welcome to my channel, The Art of Horror. Just a heads up for today's episode, as I'll be discussing the TV show Castle Rock, and there will be spoilers ahead. If you haven't seen the show and you're planning on watching it, viewer discretion for this episode is advised. For those of you who have been watching it though, how fantastic is this show? After the train wreck that was based on Stephen King's The Mist, it's so awesome to have two really good shows come out of Stephen King's works. The first one being Mr. Mercedes, and now Castle Rock. Both have not only just put the author's works back on track, but are excelling themselves with fantastic direction, performances, and cinematography. So many of Stephen King's works get butchered when making the transition to film. It's just really refreshing to see these stories done right. And while Castle Rock isn't actually an adaptation of any sort, it borrows heavily from Stephen King's works, creating a sort of combined universe based around Castle Rock, Maine. While watching Castle Rock the other day, in episode 4, the prison guard Dennis Zalewski, played by Noel Fisher, whilst monitoring the CCTV cameras for the prison, takes a whiteboard marker and proceeds to draw smiley faces on every monitor in the room. It was at this point the penny dropped for me. Is the mystery character, as played by Bill Skarsgard, who we all know from the film It, as Bill did an amazing performance playing the character Pennywise the Clown. Is he the walking dude, otherwise known as the Dark Man? Here is the thing. Clues we have seen so far are as follows. The character never ages. He warps reality around him, bringing out the worst in people and animals, almost exuding a field of hate and negative energy. He can warp people's sense of reality, and whilst this doesn't seem intentional at first, it becomes clear that this character is not as innocent as he first seems, almost feeding off the negative energy that he creates. And of course, back to the biggest clue, the smiley face. As we all know, the walking dude, Randall Flagg, the Dark Man, all have the smiley face in common. I could be wrong, but then there are so many other characters in this show based on stalwarts of King's fiction that it would hardly not be surprising at all. Today's picture is a very quick sketch as I was a bit pressed for time. It took around 40 minutes to produce and is of course charcoals on watercolour paper. I will be doing some more elaborate works coming up in the near future as I get more time on my hands. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank all my subscribers. I have noticed that there is a small core of the subscribers that watch every episode pretty religiously, and I'd really like to thank you all so much for that. If you're one of these people that is watching quite regularly, I would love to hear from you in the comments section if you haven't commented before, as the idea of building up discussions and community based around horror films really appeals to me. So don't be shy, please feel free to say hello and to join in any discussions. I just love the fact that I'm finding other people with similar interests to my own. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel and you would like to see more videos like this, please feel free to subscribe for more. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Kevin for The Art of Horror. Until next time, it's goodbye from me.